What's going on, people? And welcome to another episode of Getting to Know the TS27. This is a series on my channel that's not so much about the gameplay, but me providing those answers to your questions and also those personal MySpace bulletin and Facebook note surveys in humorous and clever ways. Real quick note, though, before we get into the video and the gameplay, I did a lag comp podcast with my boy Frito, Trademark, and Mother Jug Speed on the disaster that was the ClashCom 13. If you're interested in this more, non-gameplay commentary type of shit, I'll throw down the link in the description to that podcast, so make sure you listen, and it's an hour of us basically just shooting the shit. Now, on to the gameplay. It is some Battlefield 3 TDM on the map Operation Metro. I joined this game late, and it was a 500 ticket server, meaning team deathmatch to 500 kills. So it's a pretty lengthy gameplay. I am going to cut sections of it out to fit this Q&A video, but I have to warn you, I did get a lot of questions, so who knows how long this will be. First question here from Twitter is from TheGentleman16. If you could change Black Ops 2, what would it be and why? I think he means if I could change one thing about Black Ops 2, but whatever. For me, I would have a playlist, and it would be called the Bullshit Free Zone. No target finders, no snipers, no shotguns, only the best maps, kind of a mosh pit rotation of game modes, kind of like the Chaos Mosh Pit used to be. No theater mode recording, because I think, in my heart, theater mode does fuck around with connections a lot, because for theater mode, you have to send and receive transmissions of each player in the game, and basically, I think it slows everything down and clogs up the network. And also, campers will show up on your minimap after 5 seconds of non-movement, unless you're capturing an objective or something like that. And also, a brand new Schwantz camo that lights up when you get that McDouble. Put that shit on the grill. And you can also unlock a special emblem, one that my boy Knots Predator made for me. If you want to see how he made that, go check out the link down in the description. Next question is from Legit47. Now, he's got several questions, so I'm going to try and make the answers a little bit shorter here to give you the same amount of face time as everybody else. If Treyarch replaced Vonderhaar with you to change the multiplayer mechanics of Black Ops 2, how would you fix it? Well, everything that I would do has already been said before by somebody else who's much, much smarter than me. So I'm going to link you to Oven Baked Muffins videos on lag compensation and misconceptions in Black Ops 2. Basically, he says that Treyarch really just needs to work on the net coding and to combine both the player models and the player cameras in this game, and that's basically the start of it. Treyarch games for me have always had shitty hit detection, so there's always room for improvement there as well. His next set of questions are on a different video, so I'm going to bring them to you here as well. What expectations would Ghost have to exceed to get you back into the Call of Duty series? For me, I have zero expectations of Ghost. I am not buying it until I try it first. I made that mistake with Black Ops 2, and I regret buying this game. I regret every single day paying $60 to Activision and Treyarch for this pile of fucking shit, which still isn't fucking finished. His second question in this is, with Sledgehammer not being a part of the development of Ghost, do you think the game would turn out better, worse, or the same without him? For me, I have a mantra here, and it goes in my industry with computer programming, because I work for IBM, I'm a programmer. And for me, when there's less people working on a project, that is almost never a good thing. The more eyes you have on something, the easier it is to, one, catch mistakes, and two, put more into the different components here. Now, I know sometimes, there's a little bit of fluff that gets added, and sometimes companies do have, those dead weights that are weighing them down. But for me, if there's less people working on a project, that's almost never a good thing. Next question. He's got two questions, actually. The first one, they call me Apes, which is my buddy I Plow Apes. Do you have any siblings? And if you do they play video games? Which system? Let's play with them sometime. Well, I do have a younger brother, and he has a Wii. He has a bunch of the games for the Wii. I've played Mario Kart with him before, and he has played Call of Duty and Halo with me before. Back when we were younger and we both lived together with my dad, we used to play our Super Nintendo, which was my first gaming system, and the Nintendo 64 all the time. Me, him, and a couple of my buddies would always play GoldenEye 007 until the break of dawn, and then walk down the street to the bagel store and just num 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 num. That's like a bunch of fucking fat asses. His next question is, where did you meet Mrs. Schwantz? I actually met her at a college party. It was a themed party. It was a wear anything but clothes party. What would you guys wear to a wear anything but clothes party? Me, I wore a garbage bag with a tin foil wrapped around like my junk region so that it wouldn't like pop out. She was wearing a pirate flag that she wrapped around herself very, very tightly. And I stole her camera out of her bag, and I took pictures of some not so nice things for her to have when she got her camera back. Unfortunately, I ended up fucking dropping it because I was drunk as shit, and she was not happy with me because I think I might have malfunctioned something on her camera. But we didn't actually start dating until after college, when we both met each other kind of again through mutual friends. Next question, which isn't really a question, I guess, is Shanky Knows, and it says, why do you associate with the clown under me? So, I Plow Apes is the guy he's talking about, and he actually commented on one of my videos after I got a collaboration with PwnStars.com, and I checked out his channel, and we became buddies ever since, because I've enjoyed his content. Next, Sheep Productions HD. Do I prefer chocolate-flavored monkeys or blue raspberry-flavored squirrels? Gotta be the blue raspberry, baby. I'm not like Lone Star or Dark Helmet. I love the raspberry. I actually don't like chocolate that much. I only like solid chocolate, not liquid chocolate. So I don't like chocolate ice cream, chocolate shakes, hot chocolate, shit like that. Not my style. Plus, with blue raspberry flavored squirrels, you could always use the tail as a napkin when you're done. Burrito asks, would you rather quit YouTube forever and no more television, or quit video games forever? Well, this is kind of a strange question, because if I quit video games forever, then I'm gonna quit doing YouTube. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna have any gameplay to upload, although I do probably have about 2 months worth of gameplay stacked up to go off of, so I'd be active for about another couple of months, and then I would die out. I actually don't even really watch television anyway. I only watch sports on TV. That's my reality television, bitch. So I'd have to quit YouTube forever and no more television, because even though I love doing YouTube, all of the friends that I've met on YouTube would still game with me even if I didn't do YouTube, or so I hope, you fucking leeches. Next question from Young Rider 93. Did I play sports during high school or college? And if so, what sports did I play? I started playing soccer in 7th grade, which isn't really high school. For me, high school was 9th to 12th grade, but some people out there, high school is 7th grade and on. So I did play soccer in 7th grade, but then I quit to play football in 8th grade because I didn't like the soccer coach. He was kind of a fucking douche canoe. So I quit to play football, and I had a lot of fun playing football up until I was like a junior in high school. The 2-a-day practices just became too fucking much. In the August heat, you'd have to do football practice twice a day. Fuck that noise. I also played basketball, and I wasn't that great at it. I don't have good ball handling skills, but I do play very good defense, and I'm a very good team player. So I did get I was on like the second line, if you will, for basketball. And for baseball, my last game, I played baseball. Now, I was a really good baseball player. I made an all-Long Island team called the Long Island Mariners, and I also got recruited to play at college where I played. However, again, me and the coach just didn't see eye to eye, and I decided, instead of playing baseball, to focus on my academics. And by focus on my academics, I mean binge drinking all the fucking time. Next question, SickBoy24. What's your favorite COD, and why do you think it's the best? For me, gotta be Modern Warfare 2. The gameplay mechanics are just simply the best. The hit detection, the hit registration, the player models, the camera angles, the connectivity. That's the apex right there, Modern Warfare 2. And it's enough customization to keep the game fresh, but it's not too much like Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2, but it is more than Call of Duty 4 and World at War. Ricky Sanchez, piggybacking on that question, what is the best Call of Duty? I'm just going to go down the line here. Obviously, my favorite's Modern Warfare 2. I just told you guys why. Next would have to be a tie between Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 3. I love the gameplay mechanics for Call of Duty 4, but the problem with me is it's just a little too boring. You know, the 357 plus all of the perks, you know, they're kind of blah. Whereas with Modern Warfare 3, there's a lot of customization between the assault support and specialist packages. The problem with that game comes with gameplay mechanics. There's lag comp, a fucking horrible spawn system, and you haters of Modern Warfare 3 can go on about it. But it still has much better hit detection than any Treyarch game I've ever played. Which brings us to World at War is slightly beneath them. I hated World at War when it was in its heyday. I hated the fucking tanks. I hated the dark maps. I hated the shitty guns. But now that I go back and play it, I could really appreciate the game a lot more. Then would have to be, believe it or not, Black Ops 2 slightly edging out Black Ops 1. And the reason for Black Ops 2 edging it out is because it does have a very fast gameplay, and there's a lot of excellent ideas on paper for the game. Score streaks, pick 10 system, things like that. The problem is the gameplay mechanics are the worst of any Call of Duty. The hit detection is horrible. I can go on and on about how shitty the fucking game is when you get down to it. And then finally, lastly, is Black Ops. Just because the game, to me, is just so fucking boring. The equipment slot really ruined that game. It kind of encouraged camping in addition to Ghost and fucking Second Chance. And God, that game is so fucking boring. Holy shit. It's like fucking Visual Ambient. Next is from Knott's Predator. Do I value your friends on Xbox more or your social friends? Well, I actually spend more time with my Xbox friends because I don't live near my in real life friends. I kind of live with my wife here in Poughkeepsie, and a lot of my friends are in the New York City area. You know, I used to live in Manhattan, and I used to socialize with them all the time. But now that we kind of live further away, I play Xbox more with my friends during the week. However, my social friends kind of help me with all that personal stuff that I sometimes go through. And I try and keep my business or kind of YouTube life separate from my personal life. That's why I don't have like a Facebook page. It's for my personal life. Placenta Stark asks, hey Schwantz, how the fuck on earth do you find these punchlines? Brah, you gotta look long and hard, just like my cock, for obscure references that nobody thinks of. Or you just pay a ghostwriter for them. SFCHK asks, will you get a nuke soon? Lol. Actually, I'm going to give you a picture right here to let you know whether or not I got one. And there's going to be an episode coming up maybe tomorrow, maybe next week on my channel with this gameplay in it. So stay tuned. Next, JamKeo1. What is your best game mode in any Call of Duty? My best game mode, I excel in OBJ objective game modes because I am an objective rusher. So headquarters, domination, even kill confirmed are the games that I'm probably best at, especially in Black Ops 2. I think my highest score per minute is in kill confirmed or hardpoint. Jacob Blue, piggybacking on that question, favorite game mode or modes? Well, I discussed this in a video over on the Overpowered channel, so I'll leave the link down in the description for you guys to check it out. But my favorite game mode of all time is the War game mode from World at War. And why the fuck hasn't Treyarch brought it back yet? There's a full proposal on my channel of bringing War back into Black Ops 2. Fuck it, I'll also link it too while I'm whoring my shit out. Another question he asks is, what do you think of fucking campers? I'd rather not. Campers are like all smelly and shit from not moving and pissing all over themselves just waiting in the corner for anybody to fucking walk by. Plus, I have standards. Campers are usually the pussies that avoid confrontation. Chaos Lord David asks, which of your catchphrases would you consider your favorite? It's got to be the McDouble one. It just sounds the best coming out of my mouth. And that's what she said. I also like Oh My Quad just because it's an excellent take on Oh My God. It's pretty funny, I thought. Ashley Garcia hits me off with 3 questions in a row, and actually I think, isn't Ashley kind of a guy's name too? Do you guys know any males named Ashley? If you do, let me know in the comments section. Can we be friends? If you follow me on Twitter, you could always chat with me. Unfortunately, if you are a girl, though, I got to tell you, I am taken, unfortunately. She next asks, what is my favorite gun? So let me go down the line. Call of Duty 4, it's the M4. That is the gun that I use the most, and it's definitely my favorite gun in Call of Duty 4. World at War is a tie almost between the STG-44 and the Type 100. I love both of those guns. About the same. Modern Warfare 2, favorite gun is the TAR-21. I loved that gun. Amazing gun. Black Ops, kind of a tie between the AUG and the Galil. And for Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2, I like the SCAR in both of those games. Ashley Garcia lastly asks, what do you think of tryhards? For me, I don't really understand the term tryhard. I mean, I get what it means, that this guy is really, really trying to win the game. But, isn't that what you want? People trying to win the fucking game? I just hate players running pussy setups, but I will never get mad at somebody for actually playing the objective and trying to win the game. Getting called to tryhard really just means, fuck you, you're better than me, bitch! And lastly, Carlos V, 1965, 2007. Are you going to play GTA 5? No, I don't like the Grand Theft Auto games, believe it or not. The racing games that I enjoy are just racing. You know, like Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, and my shooting games are just for shooting. I don't like the hybrid Grand Theft Auto type of shit. It's not for me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay here. I end up going 54-27, which I thought was a pretty good score, considering I got dropped into this game like halfway, not even halfway, maybe like a quarter or a fifth, rather, of the way into it. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions for me for my next Getting to Know the Schwantz27 video, leave it down in the comments section. I have been the Schwantz27, and I'm making like Tigger and bouncing. Until next time.